Valentine's Day approaches. Are you ready? I'm never ready. We're going to review 5 designer fragrances today. Okay, so I switched to color filter primarily because I want you to see the beautiful color of this bottle. This is the Dylan Blue, and it's got this beautiful, in the store you can't really see that it is, you can see through it, it just looks like a dark blue, but it's very beautiful, you can see through it. It's a gorgeous bottle, which I love. And this one I first smelled in a magazine, off a magazine strip, and I thought I would go in and check it out and see if I was going to like it as much. And I have to say that when I sprayed it the second time, I thought, you know, I like it, but I'm not sure. So I went home and I thought about it a while before I bought a bottle. This one, depending on where you're coming from, of course, it's sophisticated in a way. It's very, when it's first sprayed, like the first smell of the juice, it's you get like this strong violet. I do anyway, like a strong violet, and then it turns into a softer softer, like a little bit of an adult floral, if that makes sense. Very adult, like a sort of a I still get a lot of violet. I didn't see any other reviewer who thought it was smelled sort of violet, but I think it smells a little violet, mixed with other things, of course. And it's just it's a very beautiful, sort of classic smelling, very safe, like not terribly controversial or anything. Would be very safe to wear to work or, you know, church or temple or family meeting, whatever the case may be. So I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't sure. I sprayed a little on a tab, one of those, I went to Ulta and I sprayed a little bit on a tab, and I took it and I set it on my desk for a while, and what I found was that over time, it got more complex. On the top, it's a little bit like, oh yeah, okay, it's nice, a little boring. But as time goes on, it gets a little more complex and more interesting. And on the skin also, it changes a little bit. So I would recommend it for those reasons. Yeah, so if you smelled it and you thought, it's a little boring, give it another chance. Go back and maybe go back and spray it on your skin. Live with it for a day or so and see if you don't change your mind. I think you might. Now the Dylan Blue for men, I did smell that also, and I do think that one's a big snooze fest. It's nice, it's very boring, I think. What I do like from Versace for men is both the Eros and the Eros Flame. I think those are very nice. Okay, next up, from Yves Saint Laurent, we have Black Opium. Now this one, everybody seems to love this one. And it is very nice. It's very, very nice. Especially when you first spray it out of the bottle. Now, you can smell a little bit of that opium in there. But for me, I always thought, like, it's very, very nice, but it doesn't bring for me the idea of a deeper, darker opium. To me, it's actually lighter and more powdery. And I would never have named it Black Opium. I would have named it something else. It's very, very nice. I'll tell you the truth. I picked all the ones I really liked. So it's very nice. Why it's called black opium, I'm not sure, because to me it smells much lighter than the original opium smell. So, very nice. Yes, I recommend that one also. I recommend all of them. Okay, also from Yves Saint Laurent. Now, this is a big time winner. Libre from Yves Saint Laurent. Now, all of the perfumes that are there right now, they, for some reason, it seems to be popular now, they all have this like vanilla dry down. And so does this one. This is just such an incredible mix of, like when you first spray it, you smell a lot of green. It's just this sort of like seemingly impossible mix of greens and florals, and like I said, there's a kind of an odd vanilla dry down that you don't notice when you spray it. You don't spray it in like different from like Mugler's Angel, where you spray it and you go, oh, you know, flowers and vanilla kind of a thing. You can't really smell the vanilla, but it's there. So this one, I haven't been able to find it yet at a price that I want to pay, but it's on my list. Okay. Next up, this is the Jimmy Choo L'Eau, which, if I'm not mistaken, means the water. I don't know a lot of French, so you have to forgive me. You don't have to forgive me, but go on ahead, forgive me. So this one is different, very different from the others. And I actually don't know a lot of people who like it as much as I do. For me, this is like a terrific scent. This one is... It's a bright, cool floral. So it's like a lot of the other it's like a lot of the other florals out there, but it's like it's one octave higher. It's just, and I think it might be lily, some kind of lily in there, but there's something in there that just takes it like a whole octave above the rest of them for me. So this one is good anytime, I think. I'm not one of those people that separates perfumes by winter and summer, because I just wear what I like. I always have. Whether it's summer, winter, fall. And that may partly be because I come from a climate that's a little colder. So it's kind of always cold. It's, you know, you're never just sweating your brains out like you are down here in Florida. So that may change. So I've smelled a lot of the other Jimmy Choos, and you know, I like them, but not like I like this one. This one is just like a notch above. And then the last one that I'm going to share with y'all, I don't say y'all by nature. I had to learn to say y'all. I don't remember when or how I learned it. This is called Wanted Girl, Out of the House of Azzaro. Now, I'm not crazy about the title. I don't really like the title, but the scent itself, ugh. I just have to tell you, this is about as close to perfect as I've smelled in a long time. For me, everybody's different. Everybody has different likes. Everybody has a different nose, but for me, this just resonates with me so much. And, what is it? It's, what they say it is ginger flower. I don't know what ginger flower smells like. To me, it was floral and it's sweet. And it seems to just be mixed in such a way. It's just perfection to me. So this, again, I haven't found it a full bottle yet at a price that I want to pay, but I'm looking. Anybody, have anybody out there has any hot tips for me, let me know. So how would I rank them? I don't know. I think they're all different. You know, they're all different for different things, different moods. I like them. I wouldn't say I like them all equally. I think probably the Zara One Wanted Girl is my number one right now. I don't have a bottle of it yet, but it's my number one. Number two is the Jimmy Choo La O. And number three is the, well, number two is the Libre Saint Laurent Libre, and I don't have a bottle of that either. And then number three is the Jimmy Choo La O. And these are all very, very different. They're very different. What I haven't found yet, or what I haven't gotten yet, is I want a really nice oriental fragrance that I haven't come across yet. So I'm sort of got an eye out for that. Again, if anybody has any recommendations of what I should look at or test, I will. And then, so now what am I on? Number four. And number four would be the Dylan Blue. It just has kind of a strange classical, I don't know. To me, this is like something that my mother would have worn, my mother's mother would have worn, my mother's mother's mother would have worn. Like I said, it is safe. It's very safe. And some people, I think, would think it's boring, but I don't think it's boring at all. It seems a little boring on the top, but then it deepens to my nose. And then fifth would be the Black Opium, and I don't quite know why. It's just that I don't like powdery as much as a lot of people do. And to me, this is very powdery, and it's not very like noir or black or night at all. So just my opinion. Those are the 5 fragrances we've been looking at. Okay, now, perfume heads you can leave if you want. This next part is for the soapers. I'm going to do 2 Flaming Candle reviews. So what should I do first? I guess I'll do the out of the bottle one first. This is so that you can see the logo too. I won a sample set from them, and so this is called Woods and Earth. I don't know if that'll focus on there. Woods and Earth, and there's their little logo. This one is very masculine. Traditionally masculine, I should say. I don't really go in for, perfume gendering too much. I don't get a lot of earth there, but there's a little. And it's woodsy. So it smells like wood. It doesn't smell like, like the forest at night. It doesn't smell like trees or anything. But it just smells like wood, sort of like a wood shop. And there is some sort of like little mineral element to it. So this is very nice. If you're looking for something, if you're looking to make some soap with like a male or masculine kind of safe masculine scent, this is really nice. It is a little boring, but for soap, really a lot of what anybody wants is they just want nice, So this is good. I would recommend it. And then the performance review. This was a performance review, also fragrance oil, also by Flaming Candle. This fragrance is called Seaside Serenity, and I gotta tell you, well, first I'll say, when you open the bottle and you smell it, it just smells magical. It just smells like very difficult to describe. It just feels like it smells like a dream. It smells like a good dream, like when you drift into a good dream. That's what it smells like. However, it did make my soap seize, and I saved it. This is it. I saved it, but it is the sections that are aqua and blue. As you can see, those are clumps. And then I poured in the white around it. That's how I saved it. But it made my soap seize, but it smells good. Now, it does change. When I was smelling it out of the bottle, I thought, well, that's nice. It's very serene, you know. Very serene, very nice. But I don't get the seaside part. And I thought, oh, okay, well, whatever. So once it's made, once it's in the soap and it's cured, and this is good and cured now for a good couple of months, it adds an element of salt. So you still have that nice, it's not quite as dreamy because salt pulls the earth into it, you know, but so you sort of get the salty ocean and something else, hard to describe, nice. So it's very nice, but there is something a little bit Play-Doh-y about it. Not bad, not bad. Do I recommend it? Yeah. But it is very salty smelling, and so you should just be aware that it smells much different in the product than it does out of the bottle. So that is it. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you all have a wonderful week. And let me know if you have any questions, or if you have anything to add. Put it in the comments or send me a message. Thank you.